Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Harold Landry. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
This offense just continues to struggle to... find any sort of rhythm, and now part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back.
Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's when the offense will take over. The Steelers' offense ready to get back to work. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially close to Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, if you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's two guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then
the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The linebacker, Keon White, in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket. With the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 13 yards.
The master of play action, Rodgers. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And a good return here. He is out of bounds, up past the 30.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's May. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Open man is Douglas. It's complete.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, here is Henderson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
On 1st down, they go back to Henderson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's May. Digs on the reception. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it, do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line. And if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 3rd and long for Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. On 1st and 10, here's May. Whoa! And he is out of bounds at the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
That's good for a Patriots. 1st and 10.
May now on 1st and 10. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
By Joey Porter Jr.
Now May will set up the screen for Gibson. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here's May again. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. The Steelers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They'll go up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Jack Gibbons on the coverage.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. He's got the veteran, that's Robert Woods. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Rodgers. Metcalf with the grab. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards.
going up top again. He's got his tight end. That's fire move. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Steelers first down.
To throw is Rodgers. Drop this down to Warren. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9. Brings up second.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This from 30 yards out. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board just before halftime. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, up possessions. Last one in the first half, first one in the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And he's going to be taken down as time.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Out to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Patriots first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. That one's good for 29.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, Henderson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of the Steelers has it. He works free, right side. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw is May. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Throwing now is May. And that is incomplete.
That's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The Steelers offense ready for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st. That is Christian Barmore getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. I believe one of the Steelers was in there and brought it in. He did. So it stays with Pittsburgh. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Rodgers now. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Rodgers. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And he'll take it on in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. For Metcalf, 48 TD grabs in 6 years with Seattle. That is the 1st with Pittsburgh.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver's able to take it in for 6.
Patriots offense back onto the field for their next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. That complete to Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
For a Patriots.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 41-yard line.
A run, and this is Henderson. And he'll be brought down to 45. There to make a stop, go pro T.J. Watt. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And he will have a Patriots 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
6 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
May to throw on 2nd down. Quick slack on the money to McClure. And he will get into the end zone. Harry McClure. Touchdown, New England. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. The return starts from the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. You need to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5. The master of play action, Rodgers. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. 3rd down, they need 5. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's May. Will set up the screen for Gibson. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Operating for the shotgun, it's May. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get about 5. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd down at the Patriots.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 5. From the gun, Rodgers. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. On 1st and 10, here's May. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
High-headed defender drapes all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Maligan, here's May. He's got Douglas going deep. That is not the way downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. And he'll be brought down